mind? How did I find out all these lies? Left the door open, now they swarming me like flies. Telling me I'm only less with more like I'm a king. When the truth came out back out, who did it big? Woo! Scripture looking like a frisbee. Let them lake on their biscuit. I can tell what they missed it. Wisdom off in the distance. If you ain't get it, it was never meant it. Your spirit probably never bear witness. If it did, you would roll with us. We the chosen, we the go-getters. This one here for the heathens. We the new, y'all the old school. King David with the dance moves. Black Messiah with the water shoes. Backstroking on them. Watch out, he got the water moves. Backstroking on them. Set a stone, we can never lose. We can never lose. Why they gotta go there with me? Why you gotta go there with me? I do not like when you guys sit up to nothing but lies. You know them regular guys. I do not like when you guys where y'all come up with these lies? You don't do nothing but lie. These them last days. This that turn away. This that gratitude. Slice up your boots and make the ground shake like now today. If they want it, they know what to do. We got plenty brothers. Tell me right now what y'all wanna do. Move out the way. We here to pay the way. We here to stay. Y'all need to understand. Move out the way. We're gonna change the game. We in the state. Y'all need to understand. Y'all like to run with the rudest. Y'all like to run with the foolish. Y'all like to hop in the rap until like y'all running around with the goonies. Y'all like to play like you're heartless. Y'all like to see who the hardest. Y'all like to claim that you're savage. When we gon' stop all this madness? 12. Why they gotta go there with me? Why you gotta go there with me? I do not like when you guys sit up to nothing but lies. You know them regular guys. I do not like when you guys where y'all come up with these lies. You don't do nothing but lie.
Sabbath morning, rise and shine, hit the block, make it hot, shake 'em down. We go at it till about 4 or 5 o'clock. Warfare, got my gear, I'm prepared for the op. And we talking how we walk it, yeah, this is how we rock. Friday night, gotta rest, in the morning, hit the block, shake 'em down. We go at it till about 4 or 5 o'clock. Warfare, got my gear, I'm prepared for the op. And we talking how we walk it, yeah, this is how we rock. Hey, I'm a workaholic, boy, don't play with me. Hey, no breaks, do this till the death of me. I'm with Elohim, careful what you say to me. Better watch your talk. We been the chosen ones, I heard you claim to be. Yeah. What do you got, hey, what do you got? What do you got, cause talk is cheap. What do you got, you see me say? Yeah, we got that remedy. What do you got, hey, what do you got? Heard you got that kill for me. What do you got, cause I need help? What do you got, cause talk is cheap? So I dedicate to do this every week. Yeah, we not moving corners, so they thinking that we weak. Yeah. Never get it twisted, ayy, don't sleep. We the sanctified, we pull up to your hood to clean the sheet. Yeah, and I'm blessed. Wolfie on the crest, yeah. All I do is raving, praying for the rest. To the east, from the west, on a quest, never rest. About that work, dog, about it, I'm obsessed, yeah. Sabbath morning, rise and shine, hit the block, make it hot, shake 'em down. We go at it till about 4 or 5 o'clock. Warfare, got my gear, I'm prepared for the op. And we talking how we walk it, yeah, this is how we rock. Friday night, gotta rest, in the morning, hit the block, shake 'em down. We go at it till about 4 or 5 o'clock. Warfare, got my gear, I'm prepared for the op. And we talking how we walk it, yeah, this is how we rock.
Hit the block, make it hot, they be shocked, that's a wop. Watch a doctorate, head chop, body drop. Get the mop, this a jam, this a bop. For the flock, top of top. How much love, that's a lot. On the quest, not a yacht. Got a Glock, it don't pop, that's a prop. Nigga stop, ain't no fear in the mirror. Check your spirit watch, we just pick a corner. We any money on. From here to California, we pull up and it's a corner. Kamikaze sliding like a convey your bells. If you try to play the prophet, you gon' play yourself. Saturday to day, we on the way with hell. Big soldier, we take orders like okay, what else? Check the stats, all facts, never cap. We be everywhere we at, on the map, in the trap. Me and Ja, back to back, boost black, script strap. Missiles with that this and that. Friday night, take a nap. We wake up, it's a wrap.
Sabbath morning, rise and shine, hit the block, make it hot.
You rolling with. Either you rolling with the spirit of Satan and who's waiting for the lake of fire, or you're gonna roll with the spirit of Christ.
Created, manufactured right here in the Americas. Don't slip on that. This new Negro that we see today was a creation.
Around worrying about your breath when you know death and destruction is everywhere, nigga, you gonna die.
Yeah.
Fix your face.
That's right. What camera is it? This one?
Yeah, that's you right there. That's you. Hey man, put some bass in the vocals a little bit.
Fix your whole face. That's right. We back, y'all. It's Friday.
Thank God.
Thank God. You ain't got to worry about your job.
You ain't got nothing to do.
That's right.
But get this word. All praise be to the Most High God. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? I know it's been a minute since your boy been on here. We've been quarantined, bro.
COVID.
Hey, Z, what's happening, bro?
Hey, shalom, Deek Mosaic. We're back, man. I'm out here, man. You know.
All praises. You ain't got
I
the
snuck
buttons.
out the booth. I ain't got the buttons.
You ain't got the buttons, do you?
Nah, I ain't got the buttons right
That's
now.
what's up,
I ain't got the
That's what's
buttons. I'm gonna leave y'all. I'm gonna give y'all a break this week. I'm gonna give y'all a break this week.
All praises. All right, y'all know I got my brother riding with me.
Shalom,
we
shalom.
got Mr. Duty Yawasop himself in the building. Fix your
sir,
face.
yes, sir.
That's right. We also got Uriel, Officer Uriel in the building. What's
All
happening, bro?
praises.
Hey, it's okay to smile every now and again, bro. On the inside. That's right. Also, we got with me my brother reading for us today, Officer Lahab. You good, bro? Yes, sir. You ready to read, bro? Yeah. Okay, because you teach too. I know this is kind of different for you being on the reading end of it, all right? Yes, all praises.
Hey, you're gonna be all right.
Whatever.
No pressure.
Hey, listen, you put all the pressure. You know when you tell a brother that, all the pressure comes. They did videos about this. Brother, don't mess up. You are reading for the bishop of Israel United in Christ, who has over 30 years in experience in the truth, a prophet of God. Yeah, I don't even want to do it no more. All right, real quick, before we get into tonight's topic, hey, give me Sirach, the 10th chapter. Give me Sirach 10 and read verse 24. Y'all know how I do. Sirach 10 and 24.
Sirach, chapter 10 and verse 24.
Can they hear him?
The mic.
Yeah, you're going to hold it up to you.
Sirach, chapter 10 and verse 24.
Read.
Great men and judges and
Uh-oh.
hey,
Uh-oh.
potentates,
Wow. Whatever. Go ahead.
all right, shall be honored. Yet
It
is
says, great men and judges and potentates shall be honored. Go ahead.
Yet is there none of them greater than he that feareth the Lord.
I want y'all to meditate on this, y'all, because it's been a lot of times I've seen brothers, and I understand because I was like that. I remember back in 2007 when I first met Bishop Nathaniel. Kanai was there, another brother came. I'm like, wow, the prophets of the Most High God is here. You know what I'm saying? I seen them on YouTube for so long, and it was like, wow, man, this is dope. Now they in my living room. They came all the way out here to see me. You know, you kind of feel like, celebrity status. But one thing I don't want y'all to forget about is, and this is regarding any man, okay? At the end of the day, it says, great men and judges and potentates shall be honored. Read on.
Yet is there none of them greater than he that feareth the Lord.
Y'all realize we all the same in this thing, y'all. There is none greater than he that feareth the Lord. All that celebrity status and whatever the case, whatever's in your mind, let that go, man. Like I said, folks be acting kind of weird sometimes. I'll be honest with you, bro.
Right.
Folks be acting a little weird. Oh my gosh. Listen, I'm a man just like you. Bishop's a man just like you. The deacons are men just like you. Hey, that respect got to be there. But come on, y'all. Y'all can't be acting funny, all right? All right, let me get into tonight's topic, man. The insurrection. Did anybody speak on this? I think somebody did. I know Bishop showed some clips and stuff like that, but I wanted to kind of dive in, and I don't know if y'all are seeing the things that I'm seeing, but we definitely got some crazy, deranged, white people out here bugging.
You gotta say it like that. White people.
And if you are paying attention and you out here on some straight nonsense, some ignorance, you're gonna mess around and find yourself in a sticky situation. What I want to do is I want to show y'all the insurrection real quick. I want to show y'all what happened at the White House for those of you all, which if you ain't seen this, you living under a rock. But I want y'all to look through my eyes, okay, to see kind of how I'm looking at this thing. Because listen, we in Oklahoma, y'all. We in the heart of America. This is the reddest state there is. Look it up. There is not one state that is redder than Oklahoma. Matter of fact, don't Oklahoma mean red? Right. Yeah. There's not no state redder, meaning we don't have not one Democratic county. Remember how they was talking about how some states was turning and, they was kind of split with, you had the electoral votes and this county was bigger and this, that.
Not here.
Not one. There wasn't a question as if Oklahoma was going to be.
Not here.
Not here.
Not here, Deacon.
At all.
Hence the name Oklahoma.
Exactly. But watch this, y'all. Check this out. We're going to tune in real quick to the CNN special. Hopefully they don't shut us down. Y'all know how it go. If they do, we'll be right back. All right? Check this out.
The following is a CNN special report.
Fight for Trump! Fight for Trump! We have been told by Capitol Police that the Capitol is in lockdown.
White people gone wild.
They broke the glass. Everybody stay down. Get down.
Gunshots ring out. The rioters actually start trying to ram the doors down.
We are watching an attempted sedition. We are watching an attempt at a bloodless coup in the United States.
This is a bonfire of the insanities that we're watching in the nation's capital right now, and it all flows from Trump.
His initial reaction was not horror, which was almost everybody else's reaction. His initial reaction was to watch the show.
I heard multiple conversations loudly and publicly. Find the vice president, hang the vice president.
There is a very real possibility that we will see aggrieved members of his base at the inauguration conducting protests. What we don't know is whether those will turn violent.
Tonight, a first draft of history in the making. A revealing look inside the Trump insurrection. Thousands of angry true believers triggered by lies and calls to battle.
This is our capital!
Attempt a coup that left 5 people dead so far. A mob that came armed with conspiracy, hate, and weapons, overwhelming undermanned police, and shocking a nation, even though the president and his followers have long made it clear they would not believe they were losers in the election. And now, a CNN special report. The Trump insurrection. 24 hours that shook America.
They say, I have the most loyal people. Did you ever see that? Where I could stand in the middle of Fifth Avenue and shoot somebody and I wouldn't lose any voters, okay? Damn. It's like incredible.
Wow.
I want y'all to pay attention to the crowd.
And I'm afraid the election's going to be rigged. I have to be honest.
Well, this started back in the 2016 campaign when we would be at the rallies and he would refer to the process.
I'm trying to focus on the crowd, on the people. All right, yeah, that's good.
Understood that as the call to action that they've been waiting for since Election Day. Who genuinely believed not only that he'd won the election, but that he would remain president by proving the election was fixed,
Pause it.
or
Go
maybe
back. I want
various
y'all
other ways to
listen.
stay in power.
I need y'all to see this thing. Pause it. Go back just a little bit.
Be wild.
His supporters understood that as the call to action that they've been waiting for since election day. Who genuinely believed not only that he'd won the election, but that he would remain president by proving that the election was fixed.
Right there. Okay, y'all. I want y'all to pay attention to Esau. First and foremost, I know every last one of y'all right now, more than likely, feel as though they have seen one of their neighbors, somebody you might have went to school with, somebody you might bump shoulders with in Walmart.
Look, they just checked you out before the Sabbath at Walmart.
Just now.
2 days ago, they checked you out.
Listen, this is your average Edomite. See, you tend to think, okay, you know, Esau, they uppity and da-da-da-da. You know what I'm saying? Not realizing, no. This right here. Give me some of them pictures. These folks you pass up at Walmart.
D, this was a normal day from where I'm from.
This is a normal day
that was
where you at?
that was a normal walk in the park.
Damn. Look at here. Look at this. You passed this dude in Walmart today. Sabbath prepping. You sick them. Give me the next one. What else you got? That was only one?
Nah.
Look here. Now, out here in Oklahoma, this is how they toting out here.
Yeah, they can do it out here.
This is legal. You don't need a license to carry in Oklahoma. It is the wild, wild west.
This is the reddest state,
The reddest
right?
state. This you can conceal or you can open carry. It don't matter what. Listen, they out here carrying not only pistols, they running around here with
ARs, AKs.
You know, we should have. Oh, I should have found that video when that Edomite came up here. We had to check his ass.
Oh yeah.
I should have pulled that.
And the crazy part, people walk by these people and pay them no mind.
Look at this, bro. Like they damn near blending in together, bro. No, that ain't husband and wife.
Look like they blended into them chips right there.
That's husband and husband.
Anyways, this is your average.
Damn, it is two dudes.
Yeah, it's two dudes. What y'all looking at? Y'all better upgrade y'all's radar.
Damn.
All right, go ahead.
Or maybe various other ways to stay in power.
Political consultant Arya Kovler, who's based in Israel, says he was following Trump supporters' message boards and tweeted this warning on December 21st, quote, on January 6th, armed Trumpist militias will be rallying in D.C. at Trump's orders. It's highly likely that they'll try to storm the Capitol after it certifies Joe Biden's win. I don't think this has sunk in yet.
Now watch it. It said armed militias. Armed Trumpist militias.
Mm-hmm.
See, like I said, the average Negro, he sits back. Yeah, Dad, these crazy folks. Let me tell y'all something. Armed Trumpist militias is just a slick way of saying white people.
Crazy.
You talk not just that. You talk about the ones that's really out here trying to show it.
Yeah.
See, you got different levels, bro.
Okay.
And some people think that all the militia folk and the crazy folks is on Trump's side, not realizing no, they just as crazy on the Democratic side.
Right.
It's the same folks with the same mission. Go ahead, play some more.
Joe Biden's win. I don't think this has sunk in yet.
There were groups of people who were absolutely making plans, some of them quite detailed. Things I saw included a map of the district around the Capitol, including all of the congressional buildings and how they're connected by the underground tunnels, and a discussion about whether or not, given how many people that they are, they could set up a blockade around the congressional district to stop congressmen from fleeing.
If average citizens looking at the internet could see this, that raises the question, why didn't law enforcement catch this?
Has taken a momentous...
A number of Republican politicians spread their own lies and disinformation to support and abet President Trump's efforts to overturn the election results and incite supporters.
Bottom line is, the court is saying, we're not going to touch this. You have no remedy. Basically, in effect, the ruling would be that you got to go to the streets and be as violent as Antifa and BLM.
We will not go quietly into the night. We will defend liberty into the future, and we are going to win.
It is very clear. And look
at this, man. I'm gonna
He
tell you
don't even
something.
look like a senator though.
He is a senator, but he looked like the folks you see.
That's what. He look just like him.
Listen, y'all out here sleep. I'm trying to tell you. Look here. Here it is. You got the Texas senator up here saying, "We will not go quiet into the night. We will not be defeated. We will win." What type of William Wallace motivational speech is it? What is this? They out here, they think this is damn Gettysburg, bro. They thinking this is of civil, what is it?
Civil unrest.
Listen, they acting like it's about to be the end.
Mm-hmm.
The real question, though, is why is it all happening? Just like he said, man, it was crazy. Where was the police? Had been what they call Black Lives Matter, there'd have been a whole army out there prepared and ready.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
They'd have got stomped out. Now, I know we all say this stuff. But just know, white people do not care when you say that. That is not oh, wow, man, you're right. You know what I'm saying? No, they don't care. They're like, yeah, well, it's different. Y'all are black.
You black.
They like, you're black. You're not really of the country. You know what I'm saying? But we sleeping on this, bro. Like I said, we don't realize something's brewing. Something's brewing. Something finna happen. There's a turn in events that's taking place. The Lord is shaking the pot, y'all. He's stirring this thing up. And if you sleep, if you checked out and you don't see what's going on, you ain't going to be out here prepared. And I'm talking about being prepared spiritually. Right. Because like I said, people get simple and be like, yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? We're going to be able to, you know what I'm saying, overthrow the government. We got get these guns. We're going to suit up and boot up. Negro, you simple.
As hell.
As hell. But watch this. Jump to 21 minutes?
Like 21:05.
You heard him say, man, it's weird that the police, so where was the police at?
They part of them.
Right, go ahead.
Why hasn't the National Guard shown up?
Oh, back up.
And I want y'all to really,
Yeah, right there. That's it.
No, but yeah, back up. I want y'all to really focus in. Right there's good. I want y'all to really focus in and look at the pomp. Can they see this screen right now? Yes, sir. Look at the pompous. I'm talking about this damn devil, bro. You can't tell him nothing.
He in his kingdom.
This is his, bro.
He know it.
And he lives next door to you.
Right.
Some of y'all work with him.
Some of
You
y'all
work
pay
with him.
rent to him. See, some of y'all thinking, yeah, we in our secured home, you know what I'm saying? Anything happen? Listen, Esau kicking your behind out. He's taking over the quarters.
Yeah.
He gon' if something was to pop off, food shortages, civil unrest, lawlessness in the streets, which you're gonna be able to speak about that a little bit, what happened to Katrina.
Yeah.
If that was ever go down, listen, Esau knocking on your door. Hey, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
Get out of here.
You're gonna have to just get out of here. He's gonna kill you and take your food.
Yeah.
Take all your everything you got, you out of there. But anyways, play this. Watch this.
It is hard to say
Joey.
with the police presence is out here. I cannot see any sort of law enforcement, right?
I'm just thinking, where's law enforcement? Where are the reinforcements for the Capitol Police inside? Why hasn't MPD, the DC police, shown up? Why hasn't the National Guard shown up?
The Vice President and the United States Senate.
And one thing I did notice was that the security seemed lighter than it did earlier in the session, actually last year, when the BLM protests were going on.
The House will be
Pause it.
The security seemed lighter. Why is that? Could it? I don't know. Could it possibly be that maybe this is the direction they want to see things go? What do you really think when they say "Make America Great Again"?
Put us back in slavery.
If you are asleep to that fact, it's time to wake up. Listen, when America was great to the so-called white man, aka the Edomite, when America was great was when you was in check, when you didn't have no say-so, when you bowed down to his daggone feet. Y'all heard about the sister? That's when America was great. This is what they want to get to. But the only way to get to that is they got to make some changes. They got to make some change. There has to be a shift in power. You know what? We starting to think, you know what? Maybe this old Constitution and all these rules ain't for us. This is how you see kingdoms fall. Here it is, Rome. Same thing happened in Rome. Once you see the people stop believing in the so-called system that they've built themselves, because that's really what it is, all of a sudden now, there's no surety of anything. What's law? Once the laws get thrown out, or nobody believes that, you know what, we're under these laws, now what happens? You Negroes go back into slavery. All right? Drop this. Give me the next one. Give me the next clip. Esau is a pompous son of a gun, boy, I tell you. Give me that next clip, man. Watch this, y'all. Pay attention because, like I said, y'all think that this was a small scale of what these Edomites got popping, bro. This was a very minute, this was a fraction of what they got. This is in every one of your cities, in every one of your towns, these folks right here. And if you're not paying attention, if you're not watching, you'll miss it. You'll think, oh, man, you know what I'm saying? Some of them are nice, man. Joey would never do that, man. Joey's so nice.
Bobby loves me, man.
Bobby, you know, see, Bobby, he's the greeter at Walmart. And I come in, he's like, hey, what's going on there, Jerome? Nothing much, Bobby. What's happening? Nothing, just another day in America. Little do you know, Bobby's on the FBI wanted list right now because he participated in the insurrection. Go ahead, bro.
And carried revealed a deeper story about possible future threats.
Go back.
We combed through hours of footage.
Okay, go ahead.
Looking more closely at the scenes of insurrection at the U.S. Capitol, we started noticing dozens of symbols everywhere. The details of what people wore and carried revealed a deeper story about possible future threats.
Pay attention.
We combed through hours of footage and found evidence of a complex network of groups driven by conspiracy theories, white supremacy, and a Trump-infused brand of Christianity.
This was organized, y'all.
Right.
This was not something just done on the whim, okay? This is why you see them talking about these different, what they're calling secret social websites that they're saying that these groups are using to communicate and to be off the grid. This just didn't happen by instance, y'all. Like I said, we sit back, we just think, oh, man, it's just a bunch of white folks up there tripping. Not realizing, no, there's more to the story. They were dispatched. Go ahead.
We love you. You're very special.
As some tried to break open Capitol doors, these men pushed their way through the mob, wearing yellow logos on their jackets. The Oath Keepers are one of the largest anti-government militia organizations in the U.S. today, and they claim to have tens of thousands of law enforcement officers and military veterans in their ranks.
Look at this.
They vow to protect America from what they call the New World Order, a future where the government imposes martial law.
I'm telling y'all, this is not by coincidence, bro. Period. All this stuff is connected. Matter of fact, I'm going to do this live. For y'all my witnesses, I did not tell y'all about this before we about to do this. I want you to pull up the web browser. Can you make it to where everybody can see it? Can everybody see it? Okay. Type in Antifa. Y'all know what Antifa is, right?
Right.
Type in Antifa.com. Tell me what you see. Well, I'll be damned.
Damn.
What the hell is going on?
Whoa.
The white, scroll down. This is a government website? What is happening? Now listen, y'all. Like I said, conspiracy theorists.
Deacon.
Huh?
People, that's what I said earlier. People didn't vote for Biden. They just voted against Trump. That's all they did. They don't know his policies. They don't know nothing about this man.
Go back to the Twitter. Listen,
Antifa over here.
Bishop showed y'all how that the whole Black Lives Matter movement was helping to fund the Biden campaign. And here it is. And you see what Trump kept saying. It's Antifa, Antifa, Antifa. First face you see on there was who? Biden. Telling you who it was. My point is that all this stuff is connected, man. We can't be asleep on what's happening, what's going on.
That's crazy.
Go ahead, play on.
A future where the government imposes martial law, seizes guns, and throws resistors into detention camps. Their patches warn, "Not on our watch." These men wear a Roman numeral 3. That's the emblem of the 3 percenters. The group promotes a myth that only 3% of American colonists fought to overthrow the British, and that they are the modern-day defenders of our Constitution.
Pause. Which means they think that they have to overthrow the government to establish their agenda. Y'all, this is like I said, they don't just say it, but we need to say it so they know what they talking about, right? Go ahead.
They deny being a militia on their website, but are often seen heavily armed. And then there's the Kraken. The legendary sea creature has become a rallying cry for people who believe there's a trove of evidence that will soon be released to expose massive voter fraud and other plots against Trump. Also hailing from imaginary lands is the green flag of Kekistan. It's a fictional country that started as an alt-right meme, an inside joke to mock the political correctness of liberals. But it has dark undertones, and it often flies at neo-Nazi gatherings.
We don't see any racism. We all stand together. I'll stand with all y'all.
Trump supporters and many of these groups often deny that they are racist, but the visual evidence
Kill a nigga tonight.
Right.
Go ahead, bro.
on display at the Capitol said otherwise. An OK hand gesture hijacked to read WP for white power, a neo-Nazi tattoo, a Camp Auschwitz sweatshirt, and a gallows built that day to frame the Capitol.
Pause. This is they're using all the footage that we was just watching, that you've been watching. They're doing these things openly. Put it in your face, and you don't know what time it is. Go ahead.
Hey, Deke, real quick. So you see what they saying about the tattoos on the neck, the badges, the patches, and all that. We in Oklahoma, so it's like you said, these is people that we see every day at the grocery store.
Right.
Now, South Central LA, where I'm from, you're not gonna see them. You're not gonna see them at all. But guess what? This recently is a reporter. He be broadcasting different drive-bys and emergencies that happen in LA, and he go to different neighborhoods and he give his version of what's going on because the news ain't gonna report it. Right. So he's reporting it. And he was approached in traffic because he's bringing attention to these shootings and stuff. He was approached in traffic. He says the man had a swastika on his neck, and this is the vest that he had on. If you got them pictures, show them pictures that Cap just sent of that vest. This is you ain't gonna see this every day in LA. So you know that they over there working. They at work. They're doing a job. You got it? Look at that. That's some of the same symbols that they was just showing over there.
Damn.
Keep scrolling. So somebody might look at that and be like, oh, that's, just a regular white boy. Nah, they out there with an agenda. So y'all be mindful, even in the places to where you think, oh, nah, white folks ain't that bad. They getting sent and shipped to your neighborhoods.
Yep.
To put in work against you.
Yep, and they watching. All right, go back.
Hang the traitors! Hang the traitors! Let's get in there, let's go! Come on! Come on!
It looked like a scene from the Turner Diaries, a novel that the Anti-Defamation League calls a blueprint for a white supremacist revolution. In the story, the heroes slaughter race traitors like journalists and politicians on what is called the Day of the Rope.
Every single in there is a traitor. Every single one. Bring them
Pause it, man. This is stuff I'm talking about, man. This is stuff I'm talking about. Do we got a Redskins hat on? Is that what that is?
Yes.
I tell you, bro, they are pompous as hell.
Again.
I'm sorry. Give me real quick. Give me Isaiah 14. Isaiah 14, bro.
Look at him. It's pompous. Like you said.
He's the forklift driver at your job right now.
Right. He's a football coach.
He's a football coach. Give me Isaiah 14.
The senator, the police, that's your,
He coached Lil Ray and Lil Tunchi.
Listen, I got it. Listen, give me Isaiah 14 and 9. I gotta feel some biblical redemption real quick. Because like I said, all this pomp, it's going to get brought down, bro. Read that.
Isaiah chapter 14 and verse 9.
Read.
Hell from beneath is moved for thee to meet thee at thy coming.
Listen, anytime, like I said, stuff like this, I'm not saying don't be upset about it, especially when you hear things that happen to our people. But you know the end result. Hell from beneath is going to be moved for them. To meet thee where?
At thy coming.
Come on.
It stirred up the dead for thee.
Read.
Even all the chief ones of the earth. It had raised up from their thrones all the kings of the nations.
Come on.
All they shall speak and say unto thee, Art thou also become weak as we?
Art thou also become weak as we? In this day, we're going to touch on it. We're going to touch on it tonight. All these nations are going to look at Esau and be like, dang. I'm talking about these third world countries going to be like, wow. Have you become weak as we? All that might, all the military might you had? You like us now? Go ahead.
Art thou become like unto us?
Read.
Thy pomp is brought down to the grave.
Thy pomp is brought down to the grave. Your pride is brought down to death. It's gone. It's finished. All this pride, like I said, they be out there marching. You see them running around with their eagles on their chest and this is our country, traitor. All that pomp is going to be brought down to the grave. Read.
And the noise of thy vows, and the worm is spread under thee, and the worms cover thee.
Get ready for captivity. Go back to the video. We're going to come back to Isaiah 14, because sometimes I need a little relief.
Yes.
I need a little relief, because stuff like this, I'd be like, ooh, he's so pompous. But the Bible got the correction. You got that?
The traitor. Every single one. String them up. The only one stands up for us is Donald Trump. That's right. They're all crooked. We should get rid of all of them. This is our chance.
Leading up to this day, some in the far-right conspiracy movement QAnon openly called for violence. At the Capitol, their Q symbol stood high above the crowd and popped up again and again.
Do not let them normalize pedophilia.
Believers, including some members of Congress, push a false conspiracy theory that Democrats, Hollywood, and the elite are child sex traffickers, and that Trump rose to power to stop them.
No more satanic pedophiles.
Many saw January 6th as the moment they'd been waiting for, an event they called the Storm, when corrupt enemies would finally be punished.
Lose your job! Lose your job! Yeah. All these politicians work for us! What's the penalty for treason? Yeah! Shit! USA! USA!
And there was this man, known as Q Shaman, who has become a mascot of sorts. His tattoos appear to be images from Norse mythology, including a hammer of Thor and a triangle associated with the afterlife. The triangle known as Valknut has been used by white supremacists before. And then there was the so-called zip tie guy, photographed here in the Senate chamber. One of his American flag patches had a rifle, the other the Marvel comic book character, the Punisher. It's been popular among soldiers and police officers at least since the Iraq War.
Forget that
and
don't
groups
tread on
across
me
the far
flag.
right have
Go ahead.
also adopted it. The Proud Boys marched outside with...
Them is Oklahomans, y'all. I hate to feel y'all. I hate to let y'all know about it. Them is Oklahomans there right now. No, I'm playing. Anyway.
That's them. No, that's them. I recognize
You
him
heard
at
him, too.
I recognize him at Walmart.
You recognize
I
him?
recognize with that camel.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
with orange armbands and megaphones
Pause.
after the leader said
I'm
they'd show-
sorry. Is it just me or is it the irony? We just read, "Thy pomp shall be brought down to the grave." The Proud Boys. Get Obadiah.
Yes. Get Obadiah.
The
Yes.
Proud
Obadiah.
Boys.
Look
Look
at
here.
White power right
White
there.
power. He throwing it up, but he ain't no blood. I'll tell you that right now. The Proud
You
Boys.
know what that mean right there.
Give me that. Start Obadiah 1. Was it verse 2?
4. We can start here 2.
Go ahead.
Obadiah, verse 2. Behold, I have made thee small among the heathen. Thou art greatly despised.
Read.
The pride of thine heart.
The Proud Boys. The pride of thine heart
hath deceived thee.
It has what?
Deceived thee.
It has deceived you, Esau. All that pride you got. Look at the irony. All that pride you got. And the Lord said, listen, it's You've gotten ahead of yourself. It says what?
The pride of thine heart hath deceived thee.
Watch this. I didn't plan on doing this, but give me Ezekiel 28. I was going to use this for something else, but we're coming back here. Give me Ezekiel 28. Start at verse 2.
Ezekiel chapter 28, verse 2.
Read.
Son of man, say unto the prince of Tyrus, thus saith the Lord God, because thine heart is lifted up.
The pride boys. It's referring, now if y'all notice, throughout the scriptures, it refers to Esau as our different captivities. What you're going to realize is that Esau realized, you know what? I'm going to take a little bit from everybody.
Right.
I'm going to take some from Babylon. That's why he's called the daughter of Babylon. I'm going to take some from Assyria. You see where he's referred to as the Assyrians. He said, I'm going to take a little bit from Egypt. What did he do? He took something from all these captivities and said, you know what? I'm going to do it the best. So y'all didn't do it right. When I become in power, I'm going to put the Israelites in check. Like I said, they seen, and we're going to go over this history one day, but they seen how, remember back in Esdras, how Ezra said, Lord, the law is burnt.
Right.
They burned the Bible. Well, why did they burn the Bible? You had Edom that was sitting there telling the Babylonians, raise it, even to the foundation thereof. He told them to burn everything to separate us from the Most High, right? He said, yeah, if we can separate it from God, we can rule. It's over. They're finished. When they realized, damn, God just turned around and rewrote the Bible through Ezra.
Right.
There's no way that we can destroy them through burning the Bible. So what did Esau say? You know what? Instead of burning the Bible, we just going to become them. We're going to change history. We're going to rewrite history. Who cares if it's there? If we tell them that we're the people, if we destroy them, take their names from them, make them become another nation, and we become the people, problem solved. Little did they know the Lord had something in store for that but. Read that. I'm sorry. Ezekiel 28.
Because thine heart is lifted up, and thou hast said, I am a God, and I sit in the seat of God, in the midst of the seas. Yet thou art a man.
Yet you are a what?
A man.
Yet thou art a man. Come on.
And not God. Though thou set thine heart as the heart of God.
Even though that pomp has got you on your high horse, you think you can't be stopped. You think you the strongest thing in existence. All that pride is going to be brought down. It says, read on, verse 3.
Verse 3. Behold, thou art wiser than Daniel. There is no secret that they can hide from thee. With thy wisdom and with thine understanding, thou hast gotten thee riches, and hast gotten thee gold and silver and thine treasure.
That's how he's gotten through that wisdom. Like I said, you can't deny it. He is wise. All the things that he searched out, he's trying to figure out how God did everything. That's why he dives into his science. And even though, Esau, he can't understand the Most High. So he could just try to get as close as he think he can and come with science and his version of the breakdown of, well, this is how the world began. And then, damn, we got to this and all that because now this doesn't make sense. You ever notice science is always changing? Yeah. There's always a new theory on, the Darwin theory, we thought it was this, but this is what really happened. Go ahead.
We came from fish. We came from monkeys. We came from the Big Bang.
Monkeys?
Monkeys, Came from the Big Bang Theory. Which is it?
They trying to figure out how God did it.
But the Most High word never changed.
Ever. Read on. Watch this. I want to get through this.
Verse 5. But by thy great wisdom and by thy traffic hast thou increased thy riches, and thine heart is lifted up because of thy riches.
That's why we're the strongest nation. We are the greatest nation there is. Them Proud Boys. Go ahead.
Verse 6. Therefore, thus saith the Lord God, because thou hast set thine heart as the heart of God.
It says, therefore, because you have set your heart as the heart of God. Because that's him. He wanted to become the Most High. He did that through his imagery. He does that through his movies. He does that through everything. He's God. He paints all the images as him. He tells you, listen, nigga, use nothing. And I'm God. I'm everything.
You a Gentile.
Exactly. It says, therefore, thus saith the Lord God, because thou hast set thine heart as the heart of God. Read.
Behold, therefore, I will bring strangers upon thee, the terrible of the nations, and they shall draw their swords against the beauty of thy wisdom, and they shall defile thee with thy brightness.
And they shall defile thy brightness. Now you're starting to understand, okay, this links with Isaiah the 14th chapter. Here, it reads on to say, read on the next verse.
Verse 8, they shall bring thee down to the pit.
Remember that. Go ahead.
And thou shalt die the deaths, and them that are slain in the midst of the sea.
Read.
Wilt thou yet say before him that slayeth thee, I am God?
You're going to say, hey, no, stop. I'm God. We read back in Isaiah. They're going to be like, whoa, are you become weak? As we get back to that, get back to Isaiah 14. Isaiah 14, here, I'm going to read it. Isaiah 14 and verse 10. All they shall speak and say unto thee, art thou also become weak as we? Art thou become like unto us? Watch this. I'm going to jump up to verse... where is it at? No, I'm going to read on. Read verse 12. It's saying the exact same thing Ezekiel 28 is saying that Obadiah is saying. Right. Watch, read this.
Isaiah chapter 14 and verse 12.
Come on.
How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer?
O Lucifer, which means what? Light bearer, bearer of light. That's that brightness that they're going to defile, right? The strangers, read.
Son of the morning.
Read on.
How art thou cut down to the grave, which did weaken nations?
How art thou cut down to the ground, which didst weaken the nations? Listen, he's had his hand in everybody's demise. All nations of the earth, because he thinks he's God. He says, I sit in the seat of God. Read on.
For thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend into heaven. I will exalt my throne above the stars of God.
Read on.
I will sit upon...
That's the same thing we read in Obadiah. What? He said what? Get Obadiah real quick. You got to hold a few places, bro. You got it. Give me Obadiah. Let's get straight to the point.
What verse?
Give me to the point. The stars.
Verse 4.
Obadiah, verse 4.
Mm-hmm.
Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest among the stars, thence will I bring thee down, saith the Lord.
So back in Isaiah 14, remember it said, for thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend into heaven. I will exalt my throne above the stars of God. I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north. Read that again.
In Obadiah?
No, yeah, in Obadiah.
Obadiah, verse 4. Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest among the stars, thence will I bring thee down, saith the Lord.
He said, from there, I'm going to bring your behind down. Now watch this. Go back down, which we'll do a more extended study on this. Like I said, I didn't plan on going through this right here, but it just lets you know the end result of all that pompousness. Right. It shows you the end result of all that pride, all them pride boys. It's going to show you what's going to happen in the end to all that pride. Read on. Isaiah 14 and 13.
Isaiah chapter 14 and verse 13. For thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend into heaven. I will exalt my throne above the stars of God. I will also sit upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north. I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High.
I will be like the Most High. They set their heart like the heart of God. They think they the Most High. Read.
Yet thou shalt be brought down to hell, to the sides of the pit. They that see thee
Remember we read in Ezekiel 28 talking about the strangers? They going to defile thy brightness. It says, hold on, where'd it go? Verse 6, 28 and 6. Therefore thus saith the Lord God, because thou hast set thine heart as the heart of God, behold, therefore I will bring strangers upon thee, the terrible of the nations, and they shall draw their swords against the beauty of thy wisdom, and they shall defile thy brightness. Verse 9, it says, wilt thou yet say before him that slayeth thee, I am God? But thou shalt be a man. And no God in the hand of him that slayeth thee. I get goosebumps reading this right here, bro. Look, that's this. Like I said, you see nonsense like this, man, you just go back to the scriptures. You know what I'm saying? You know what time it is. Right. All right, drop that. Go back to, let's get back to the video. Like I said, we could go through it, but the whole point is this man, that man in Isaiah 14, that man in Ezekiel 28, that man in Obadiah, it's all the same man. That prideful spirit that's going to be brought down to the pit, to hell, to captivity. is Esau. All this pride is going down the drain. Go ahead.
Up in record numbers. One of them even posted a selfie from inside the rotunda. And for the first time in U.S. history, the battle flag of the defeated side of the Civil War entered the Capitol.
Hold on.
Many now see it as a racist symbol.
Now, is this not that flag right there, bro? For the longest, they're trying to justify I'm talking about your friends, your peoples in the world, your Edomite buddies. They'll have that flag flying in their window, or they put it in the license plate or at their house, and they like, oh man, that's just representing my history. What history? What part of that flag are you trying to say that was good, that was necessary? What part of life was that should we have partook in when it came to that flag flying at that time? For some reason, it's like you can't explain that to nobody. But what I will tell you, that flag, that Confederate flag, ain't got nothing on the big red, white, and blue. It ain't got nothing on that on the flag you got in front of your house right now. Go ahead. You was going to say something else, Op?
No, sir.
Okay. Go back. I'm sorry. Play the video.
Tied to slavery.
USA! USA! USA!
One symbol from the past was hard to miss.
Don't
The Gadsden flag was originally designed during the American Revolution. It became popular within the Tea Party movement. Conservatives and libertarians use it as a symbol for gun rights and to protest government overreach. There was also the Betsy Ross flag of the 13 colonies.
All right, that's it. I got some more we need to go through anyway. Let's get the next one. Point is that you're seeing all of this stuff is hidden, okay? There's an agenda that's going on. There's something happening. Here it is. Folks be like, man, why is Esau he's so freaking crazy about the Second Amendment. The Second Amendment is what gives him the right to do what he's doing. It gives him the right to have his militia. It gives him the right to say, you know what? Just in case I don't agree with how the way this country's rolling, I have the right to fight. Right. I still have the ability and I still have the resources to fight and take down this government.
Listen,
that's what it's about.
Trump's already said he's starting his own political party called the Patriots, the Patriot Party.
The White People Party.
White People Party.
White people.
So please believe something is happening.
Go ahead.
Something is going on.
It already happened, folks.
They're getting into the Capitol tonight. They're getting in there.
It was a troubling mix of neo-Confederate, neo-Nazi, anti-Semitic, and apparently, according to them, pro-America, vis-a-vis the American flag. We have not seen them on display in the way that we saw them at the insurrection, probably since Charlottesville. You can wrap yourself under the American flag and call yourself a patriot and rationalize your actions and beliefs and say you're acting on behalf of the country, that you're serving to protect the country.
But we the monkeys.
And so I truly believe that people believe that they were standing up for America. But the thing is that what America were you standing up for? One that continues to support and advance white supremacy, or one that welcomes and embraces a multiracial, inclusive democracy? That's the difference.
This massive attack on the Capitol and invasion of the Congress would be shocking and criminal enough, even if these people had no racist or anti-Semitic intent at all. But when you add in the elements of violent white extremism, you can see how profoundly dangerous this is to the future of our country.
All right, watch this. Had been, let me say it like this, had that been a black mob, every organization, every patch, every symbol that was there would have been hunted down and imprisoned. And you see that they do that now. They got in the hood. They got a task force. They just goes out and just goes harassing gang members. Here it is. You got on the colors. They gonna stop you and harass you. And then they gonna take you behind the jail and say you're affiliated.
Right.
And then give you extra time if you affiliated, called gang enhancements.
Is there a militia enhancement? Do they got that in law yet? Huh? Is there? Listen, is there a Proud Boy enhancement? Ain't none of that there. But had that had been anybody of color, blacks, Hispanics, or Native Americans, if you would have did that, you didn't even have to go inside. Had you had gathered like that at the Capitol, it'd have been a wrap. You wouldn't have got through there. Period. Give me the next one, bro. What's the next video we got? Not the video. Yeah, it's a video.
They all want to call it too. Even
Bruh.
Different groups, like what, 5 different groups?
Watch this,
But
bro.
they all want to call it.
They all on one accord across the earth. Like I said, we tell y'all they are a nation. It ain't just America. It ain't just the United States that here they have an allegiance. All this white power, you see them throwing up the B's or the WPs, it's all connected.
Beast.
And white people fight over a corner.
Watch this. Play this video. This is in the Ukraine.
It seemed like an odd way to spend a Saturday, watching the blood sports at a festival for far-right extremists.
Far-right extremists.
This was the summer of 2019, and I'd gone to Ukraine to learn more about these groups. From the crowds, one thing seemed pretty clear about them.
Pause. I want y'all to know something, too. You see how that they went through? Esau pays attention to symbols. Esau pays attention to what's on your shirt. Esau pays attention to what's on your arm, your tattoos, all of that. They are heavy in that. They have their family crest. They've been doing this stuff for years. Flags, symbolism, everything represents them. That's why they got a hard on for an eagle, bruh. How is the eagles incorporated in every last one of them? Listen to me. Esau he be paying attention. So when we be sleep, we just, oh man, you got some body work there.
Ooh, that's
Here
nice.
it is. Look at
Nice T-shirt.
Look at Simple Jake talking about, man, you got the full arm, you got the whole sleeve. Little do you know, listen, on his arm it says, death to niggas, kill all black people, and your grandma. You didn't know that though. It's written in some freaking ancient Edomite text.
It's written in Russian.
It's written in Russian. Boy, listen. And we ignorant. We don't know. But watch this. This is in the Ukraine.
But they know everything about us.
Go ahead.
Groups. From the crowds, one thing seemed pretty clear about them. They weren't bothered by the fact that this event was organized by the Azov movement, a far-right group that has increasingly been linked to violence around the world.
Around the world.
The shooter is linked to a 74-page manifesto filled with white.
Remember the New Zealand mosque incident?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
FBI agents say he expressed a desire to travel to Ukraine to fight with a far-right paramilitary group.
At least one member of an American hate group also trained in Ukraine.
Wait, what? Rewind that, please. Rewind that, please.
Ukraine to fight with a far-right paramilitary group.
At least one member of an American hate group also trained in Ukraine. With Azov Battalion.
According to the FBI, domestic terrorists killed 39 people in fiscal year 2019, making it the most deadly year for domestic terrorism since the 1995 Oklahoma City bombing.
The threat of white nationalism has evolved since Oklahoma City, where domestic terrorists...
This is another unknown fact that a lot of people didn't know, that the Oklahoma City Merle building bombing was white supremacist. This is who did it. But you don't see SPLC all on this. Listen, we the bad guy. We got Bibles. We got Bibles, bruh. Here it is. These folks is actually doing things.
And we march with the Bibles.
Killing people.
We just talked about this last week.
Listen to me, man. But we're the threat. What is the threat? Why are we such a threat? Because you know who we are. And you'd rather them boys train up for that great war that you know that's coming. You hoping that y'all can pull this thing off. It ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work. Go ahead.
Used the truck.
I'm sorry. I got to get a scripture. Give me Deuteronomy 20.
Bring it out.
I said it ain't going to work. I'm telling you it ain't going to work. I don't care how proud you is, boy. Deuteronomy 20, read verse 1.
You can't even.
Deuteronomy chapter 20 and verse 1.
Read.
When thou goest out to battle against thine enemies, and seest horses and chariots and people more than thou.
When you go out to battle, you see there's a whole bunch more of them. See, this is what's going to happen when we right with the Most High God. When we come back to these laws, statutes, and commandments and faith in Christ, these are the benefits that we're going to get by being God's people. Right now, we ain't nothing. We ain't worth nothing right now as a people. So that's why you got these Negroes out here thinking, oh, man, yeah, we're going to ante up, you know what I'm saying? And, hey, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna fight them back. They don't want no parts of this. Negro, you are not ready. You are not ready.
At all.
Look here, they got little 12-year-old Edomite girls at the gun range. Not even at the gun range, in the backwoods somewhere doing cartwheels while shooting.
While shooting a shotgun.
Listen,
shotgun, AR,
everything. AKs. She got a shotgun. I'm talking about she's running with it. She got the shotgun. She got the other gun holstered. Yeah. She got the AR on her side. She's shooting everything.
And it's pink with a teddy bear on it.
For real.
12-year-old. After this, she's gonna go in the house and color. She's gonna go color.
That's
play with Barbie doll.
That's normal for her.
Go ahead, bro. Deuteronomy 20 and 1. When the Lord's with us, we can't be stopped, bro. Go ahead.
Be not afraid of them, for the Lord thy God is with thee,
Read.
which brought thee up out of the land of Egypt.
Mm-hmm.
Read on.
Read on.
And that shall be, when ye are come nigh unto the battle, that the priest shall approach and speak unto the people.
This is when we was right with the Lord. The priest would come forth and speak to the people. Give us this reminder, read.
And shall say unto them, Hear, O Israel, ye approach this day unto battle against your enemies.
You see what the Texas senator was doing? He said, we will not go quietly into the night. We will not be conquered. These are the little prep talks that they was doing. Matt, listen, we was bad with it, bro. Our priest came forth. He said, Hear, O Israel, ye approach this day unto battle against your enemies. Let not your hearts faint. Fear not, and do not tremble. Neither be ye terrified because of them. Read.
For the Lord your God is he that goeth with you.
That's all I need. You said what?
That's it?
The Lord's with me? Listen, I'm about to go out here like I can't be stopped. I ain't worried about death. I ain't worried about dying. The Most High God is with me. Read on.
To fight for you against your enemies to save you.
Listen, the Lord will fight for us if we are keeping his commandments and faith in his son. This is the greatness we're trying to get back to. Because when that day comes, listen, ain't gonna be nothing they can do against Christ, bro. Mm-hmm. Give me Joel's 3rd chapter. We're gonna fix. Listen, we're gonna fix some faces today, bro. Joel's 3. Y'all already know I love reading Joel's 3.
Bring it out.
Joel's 3rd chapter.
Bring it out.
Start at verse 1.
Joel chapter 3 and verse 1.
Read.
For behold, in those days and in that time, when I shall bring again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem, and I will also gather all nations and will bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat.
This is what they preparing for. Don't sleep. They getting ready for this here. Which we're going to show you how they trying to prepare after this. But it says, I will also gather all nations and will bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat. Read.
And plead with them there for my people.
He said he going to plead with them there for my people. Now, we know how God pleads. He ain't begging nobody nothing. God pleads with death. Go ahead.
And for my heritage, Israel, whom they have scattered among the nations and parted my land.
Yeah, that's historical. They've scattered us amongst the nation and they parted God's land. They went in Israel like it's theirs. They say, we're going to dwell here as the Lord was here. No, that ain't you. Read on.
And they have cast lots for my people and have given a boy for an harlot.
Come on.
And sold a girl for wine, that they might drink.
Now, y'all all know the breakdown concerning this. We bring this out, Deuteronomy 28 all day. This is our history of what happened. Listen, we ain't got much time. Jump down to verse... Give me 6. Here, I'm going to read. Verse 6. The children also of Judah and the children of Jerusalem have ye sold unto the Grecians, that ye might remove them far from their border. Up above in verse 4, it's telling you about who sold the children of Jerusalem Judah and Jerusalem to the Grecians. It was the Arabs and it was the Africans. This right here is the transatlantic slave trade in prophecy. Now go around and go tell your pastor that. It says, where was I at? Verse 7. Behold, I will raise them out of the place whither ye have sold them, and will return your recompense upon your own head. And I will sell your sons and your daughters into the hand of the children of Judah, and they shall sell them to the Sabians, to a people far off. For the Lord have spoken it. So as you right here, you can see there's levels to these nations. Okay, these people's gonna be all the way on the bottom. But anyhow, it says, verse 9: proclaim ye this among the Gentiles. This is my favorite part right here.
I got you.
Huh?
I got you.
You got me?
I got you.
Let's see,
Verse
bro.
9.
Come on, bro. I want to feel it, bro.
I got you.
Come on.
Proclaim ye this among the Gentiles.
Read.
Prepare war.
Do what?
Prepare war.
Read on.
Wake up the mighty men.
Wake up your mighty men. Get the proud boys. Get all of them. Get everybody who thinks they about something. Everybody that thinks that this is the greatest country ever. We are the greatest and strongest nation. Call everybody, the Lord said. Read.
Let all the men of war draw near.
Come on.
Let them come up.
Let them come up. Come on.
Beat your plowshares into swords.
Tell them weak-ass farmers to bring their ass to the battle, too.
Tell Tyson,
it said,
come on.
Listen, it said, beat your plowshares into swords. Come on.
And your pruning hooks into spears.
And listen, tell everybody come through. The farmers, listen, get the greeter at Walmart. I want the dude flipping pancakes at IHOP. Bring his ass up here, too.
Goofy ass over here.
Come on.
Let the weak say, I am strong.
Let the weak say, the dude back there with the flowers, he making the flowers all nice and stuff and putting together the bouquet. Bring his ass up here too.
Goofy, come on.
Come on.
Assemble yourselves.
Assemble yourselves, read.
And come, all ye heathens.
All you heathens. Everybody who hates God's people. All these other nations. Come on.
And gather yourselves round about.
Gather yourselves. Come on.
Thither cause thy mighty ones to come down.
Bring the mighty. Get the biggest army, the greatest, they say the greatest navy, the greatest Marines, the greatest Air Force. Bring them all down. Come on.
O Lord, let the heathen be wakened and come up to the valley of Jehoshaphat.
Read.
For there will I sit to judge all the heathen round about. Put ye in a sickle, for the harvest is ripe. Come, get ye down, for the press is full. The fats overflow, for their wickedness is great.
It says the vats over. Listen, it is high time. When we get to this point, all their wickedness and evil has reached an all-time high. The Lord is now fed up, and it's time. It's time for the Israelites to come back and be back on top of the earth as we were meant to be. Right. Read on. Man, let's stop, because I'm messing around. Listen, I'm messing around and bust the blood vessel right now. I can't do it. Listen, bro. This stuff, I'm messing around and listen. Anyhow, drop that. Let's get back to the video. The hell is this?
68 people. Police don't tend to see such terrorists as lone wolves acting in isolation anymore. It's become clear to law enforcement that these attackers often have links to a global network, one with common goals and a shared ideology.
We are looking very hard at white supremacists or neo-Nazis here, connecting through social media online with like-minded individuals overseas, and in some cases actually traveling overseas to train.
Over the last few years, experts in violent extremism have grown especially alarmed about the Azov movement.
All right, that's it. It's about to make me about to do it. And the point is that you see, this white supremacist stuff ain't just excluded to Edom is a nation, and they all have like minds. They all connected. They all got one goal, and that goal is to suppress and destroy you. They want this kingdom to continue on. Therefore, this is why these little stupid attacks coming. Like I said, here it is. I see all types of filth and wickedness on YouTube.
Right.
But here the bishop plays something for edification purpose, and we got to pull it down. Are you serious?
It's on YouTube.
It's a video from YouTube.
And we own YouTube.
And we watching it on YouTube.
We own YouTube. We took it from YouTube. And they're going to take us down.
Listen, our stuff is getting plastered all over the place. The news is using our clips. All these different channels are using clips from our videos. And they say, what? It's fair use. Fair use. We can even post the fair use, what's that thing? Disclaimer. The lower thirds, we put that thing up there.
They still take it down.
They still take it down. It's fair use. We don't get the same treatment. Why is that? Because it's war. Matter of fact, give me Revelations 12. They pissed off, bruh. Revelations, the 12th chapter, the 17th verse. What time is it? Nah, I got 15 more minutes. Revelations, the 12th chapter, 17th verse.
Let's get it in there deep.
Revelation chapter 12, verse 17.
Come on.
And the dragon was wroth with the woman.
Read.
And went to make war with the remnant of her seed.
Went to what?
Make war with the remnant of her seed.
This is what you see happening right now. The dragon is wroth. The dragon knows its time is short. Therefore, they anteing up. It's no secret. Like I said, which I don't know if we're going to get to make it through it tonight. You think we got time? We ain't got time.
No, dude.
Part 2.
Go to the next video. Hold on. Do this.
Part 2?
Part 2?
It's going to have to be.
Okay, we'll do that then. Instead of doing it, we'll do that. All right. So anyways, read on.
Which went to make war with the remnant of her seed. Which keep the commandments of God.
Which do what?
Keep the commandments of God.
Listen, Esau don't give a damn about you if you ain't applying God's laws. He don't care about, listen, you's a simple nigga out here gang banging, out here pimping, out here doing whatever. You is out here, you are not what do they call a threat. The real threat is who? This man, these men.
That's what Esau wants you to do that. That's what Esau wants you to do. He wants you to be a gangbanger and a pimp and a thug and all that nonsense.
Right. Because you damn near put in as much work as the damn clan.
Right.
They're like, damn, they done killed more niggas than we could ever imagine.
Right.
Picture that.
We got to keep up.
Each other.
Man, Willie Lynch was amazing.
We killing each other, hating each other. They mobilizing.
Exactly.
Around the world, like you said, digging around the world.
It says he went to the Ukraine to train, bro. To the Ukraine, with
his other brothers.
With his other brothers. You would think, dang, how they know they connected? They're white people. There's the connection. What you mean? They know they're the same people. They know they're the same nation. We the only ones stuck on stupid, don't know who we are. I look at the Puerto Rican brother. Hey, man, what you looking at? What you looking at? Hell is you? Where's that you from? Shoot, I'm from the other cell.
We going through the same stuff.
This is
we
crazy.
We sitting in the same cells together.
This is crazy. All right, play that next video for me, bro. Look at
There's
this
a run on guns in Michigan.
Really nice, man. I like it.
And many are first-time buyers. They've gone back to the classroom to learn and into the shooting ranges because of fears of civil unrest.
This is what's hilarious, bro. Hey, did you post this video? It's funny. It's real funny who they showing right now. It's real funny that they try to make it seem like all the black folks is running out trying to get guns and stuff.
You see the title, Michigan Militia Preparing for Civil War.
Come on, bro.
They're going to see that, though, and that's going to make Esau want to go get it.
Exactly.
Negroes are going out there.
Exactly. Oh, them niggas is getting guns, huh? Come on, Bob. Let's get on up there.
Yeah, that's not what's happening, though.
No.
Go ahead.
And into the shooting ranges because of fears of civil unrest.
Amen. Fire!
Bruh.
And they come in and they don't even know the process. They don't even know what they have to do. All they know is they want to buy a gun. And I'm fielding over 100 phone calls a day for that too.
I know.
Look who they showing.
Some believe the bigger, the better.
You don't even know what you...
Others want guns they can hide in their handbags. They're from all political sides and all driven by fear.
People are doing things that we've never even thought
You
about
see this?
doing before.
Listen, stop. She could kill somebody with them eyelashes.
All you gotta do is better you cut.
That's it. You listen. Anyways, you see what? But look, right here. This is what I'm talking about. Just like you just said, Lahab. This is to make white folks get up and go. Because I want to show y'all something. Give me the next video. That ain't who's out here, y'all. That is not who's out here anteing up.
Right.
Period. I'm gonna tell y'all right now.
Bring it up.
Watch this. Give me the next video, bro. Watch this.
Ammo days. Here they go.
Look at this. Who you see? Look how Esau do. They there early at the crack.
Run. Show these guys how to get in here faster. There they all go over there. J-Dog sprinting.
They are sprinting through the store.
Running to get the ammo.
Sprinting. Oh, J-Dog got in the lead. Shit.
Yeah, he took a wrong turn. Now this is nice, right? This is more calm. Pause it. Well, take this down. Give me the article.
There's a fucking.
Give me the article, bro. Watch this. No. The TikTok. TikTok shows presumed Trump supporters sprinting in Cabela's when it opens to stock up on ammo. Scroll down. Watch this. I want all the way down to the video. All the way down to the video. I got a little more time left before I get cut off. Keep going, I think. You sure? Go up. It's an actual TikTok video. It's not showing? Try to repost it. Yeah. Boy, I tell you, damn the devil.
Damn the devil.
Go ahead, play this. Make it big if you can. Or zoom, yeah. You turn the sound off too. Scroll up so you can see. Look at Esau. You see the
Go get
same,
it.
bro.
Come on. Gotta go faster than that.
You gotta go faster than that. You want this. You better try to get knocked down messing around with Esau. Huh? Yeah, this is Walking Dead. Right now, Esau is scrambling. You can't buy ammo anywhere. Anywhere. And they're gonna show in Michigan, they're gonna show all the black folks is the one with the guns. Hell no. Right now, some of y'all probably you're like, damn, Deacon, you tell me I can't go to the store and buy a box of bullets if I want to? No!
Hey, Deacon, they showed them in the daytime. Them people get there when it's dark. Negroes ain't waking up early in the morning.
Nah.
It's a job.
Lester Jordan's coming out.
Lester James.
Right.
Bruh. They'll be out there for 2-3
sad as hell.
days.
This is sad as hell, bro. But look here, watch this. Give me Luke 22. Here's wisdom. Luke 22, we're going to read verse 35. Here's some wisdom before we log off.
22:35.
Yeah.
Luke chapter 22, verse 35.
Come on.
And he said unto them, when I sent you without purse, the script and shoe and lacked.
Hey, I got you.
Yes,
officer.
please,
It's
thank
okay. It's okay. We appreciate you.
Thank you. Thank you, Lord.
Hey, it's Luke 22 and 35.
My man was, somebody, please.
I was getting my butt whooped right there.
Go ahead.
Verse 35. And he said unto them, when I sent you without purse and script and shoes, lacked ye anything?
Did you lack anything? Christ dispatched the disciples, and he didn't send them out with purse. He said, nor script, or what? Or shoes, right? Mm-hmm. And they lacked nothing. They had everything that they needed. Why? Because you got to be faithful in this thing. You got to understand. When the Lord say do something, do it. Read on.
And they said nothing.
Come on.
Then said he unto them.
Then said he unto them, read.
But now, he that hath a purse, let him take it.
He that have a purse, you better take it. Go ahead.
And likewise his script.
And likewise his script. Come on.
And he that hath no sword.
And he that ain't got no sword.
Let him sell his garment and buy one.
Sell your garment and buy one. Now, selling a garment, that was a big deal. Mm-hmm. Sell your garment and buy one. One thing, this right here is talking about self-defense. This is what Christ was preparing us for. This ain't talking about go get you a sword and we about to overturn the government. As you can see, you're not ready for that. That is not you. That spirit ain't gonna be on us until Christ comes. All that we was talking about with how the nation's going to be subdued, what we read in Joel's 3, that is godly intervention. The Most High is going to send his son, and he going to take this earth, right? And everybody going to know what time it is. That ain't talking about right now. But guess what? You better defend yourself. Right. He's preparing the disciples for what? His departure. Watch this. Give me Matthew 26.
Hey, can I read 38? Because this lets you know Christ wasn't talking about no going to war. It's talking about defending yourself.
Right.
Verse 38, it says, and they said, Lord, behold, here are 2 swords. And he said unto them, it is enough. Meaning enough to defend yourself. We ain't going stockpiling ammo to try to overthrow the government.
No,
it's for defense.
But to take care of you and yours, you're damn right. Because like I said, these are going to be perilous times.
Right.
Watch this. He was preparing them for his departure, what was going to happen. Give me Matthew 26. Watch this. Matthew 26, read verse 31.
Matthew chapter 26 and verse 31.
Come on.
Then saith Jesus unto them, all ye shall be offended because of me this night. For it is written, I will smite the shepherd, and the sheep of the flock shall be scattered
He
abroad.
said, all y'all going to be offended of me because of this night, about what's about to happen. And he quoted, give me that in Zechariah. Hold this in Matthew's. Give me that in Zechariah 13 and 7.
Zechariah chapter 13 and verse 7.
Come on.
Awake, O sword, against my shepherd, against the man that is my fellow, saith the Lord of hosts.
Read.
Smite the shepherd, and the sheep shall be scattered.
Awake, O sword, against the man that is my fellow. This, what happened to Christ, was prophecy. It had to happen. And he said, smite the shepherd, and what?
And the sheep shall be scattered.
Read on.
And I will turn mine hand upon the little ones.
And I will turn my hand upon the little ones. Who's the little ones? Us. Christ was warning us. After his departure, it says the sheep going to be scattered. Go back to Matthew 26. Where you at?
Matthew chapter 26, verse 31.
Read.
Then saith Jesus unto them, all ye shall be offended because of me this night. For it is written, I will smite the shepherd, and the sheep of the flock shall be scattered abroad.
After Christ was smitten, after he died on the cross, after he was resurrected and went back to his Father, what happened? Tribulation came that he had been warning us of. He'd been warning and preparing the disciples for it. He said, listen, make sure you have your purse, your wallet, your savings. Make sure you have your script. You take your Bible with you and a sword to protect yourself, because these is perilous times you living in. Watch this. Give me Luke 16. Luke 16 and read verse 32. Lord, like I said, you got folks out here that on that mamsy-pamsy stuff, that weak nonsense, and don't realize Christ was preparing us for tribulation. He was preparing us. Don't just get beat up and just lay down. Oh, here's the other cheek. That's not what he taught. We protected ourselves. We protected our families. You got that?
You said Luke 16:32?
Read Luke 16:32. I'm sorry, John 16.
John.
I said Luke, my bad. John 16:32.
John chapter 16, verse 32.
Pay attention. Watch this, y'all.
Behold, the hour cometh, yea, is now come, that ye shall be scattered, every man to his own, and shall leave me alone.
Wait a minute. Christ said, listen, behold, the hour's coming. Yeah, it's now come, that ye shall be scattered, every man to his own, and shall leave me alone. What happened? What happened after, like I said, Christ warned us in Luke 21 and 20. He said, when you shall see the abomination of desolation, he said, whenever you see Jerusalem compassed about with armies, guess what? Vengeance is here. Everything that was written, give me that. I don't want to misquote it. Give me that. Luke 21 and 20.
You left him alone.
We come in here.
And we picked up a white boy with blue eyes. And
Luke 21 and 20. Read that.
Luke chapter 21 and verse 20.
Read.
And when ye shall see Jerusalem compassed with armies,
come on,
then know that the desolation thereof is nigh.
The desolation thereof is nigh. It's near. Come on.
Then let them which are in Judea.
Here are instructions, like we read back in, what was that, in Luke 22. Here's some more instructions he's given us. Read.
Flee to the mountains.
He said, when you see Jerusalem surrounded, he said, flee to the mountains. Get up out of there. Come on.
And let them which are in the midst of it depart out.
Come on.
And let them that are in the countries enter therein too.
So when you see Jerusalem getting surrounded, y'all need to get up out of there. And if you happen to come back, you dwelling from the countries on the outside, you come back, you see that, don't you go in there. He's warning of what's to come. All those that believed on Christ, guess what? They knew it's time to flee. We getting up out of here. They dipped. They went down. Remember when Christ fled? When Joseph fled, right. They went down off in Africa. That's the history. Read on.
For these be the days of vengeance.
These be the days of vengeance. Read.
That all things which are written may be fulfilled.
Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter. History it was made. We had to go into slavery by way of slave ships again. The process was starting all over again, which we were slaves there anyway. The Romans had us as slaves, but everything had to come to pass. Yet again, we had to get brought to this side of the hemisphere, and it started there. All right, get back. Where was we at? John 16?
John 16, verse
So you
32.
see right there, Christ was preparing them. He told them, listen, flee. When you see this happening, flee. He was preparing them for the tribulation to come. Same thing we read up in Luke 22 about getting a sword. Make sure you have your purse, your funds. Make sure you have your script, your stuff. Go ahead.
John chapter 16, verse 32. Behold, the hour cometh, yea, is now come, that ye shall be scattered, every man to his own, and shall leave me alone.
And it's true. What happened? We went into complete darkness. Right. We left Christ alone. We lost our identity completely. Right. Everybody. We checked out. We became niggas here in America. African Americans, Haitians, Dominicans, Mexicans, Puerto Ricans. We completely left and lost our history, lost our nationality. Go ahead.
And yet I am not alone.
He says, yet I'm not alone. Even though we left him alone, he's not alone. Why? Read.
Because the Father is with me.
Come on.
These things have I spoken unto you, that in me ye might have peace.
That in him, in Christ, we might have peace. We understand these things. We understand what's took place. Come on.
In the world, ye shall have tribulation.
You shall have what?
Tribulation.
Listen, a whole lot of stuff's about to happen. We're going to be faced with a whole lot of tribulation, a whole lot of pain, a whole lot of heartache. Come on.
But be of good cheer.
But what?
Be of good cheer.
This here is what's supposed to strengthen you, brothers and sisters. Be of good cheer. Why? Read.
I have overcome the world.
Christ has overcome the world. Therefore what? We got the strength to overcome this. Follow instructions. Make sure you do what the Lord said to do. We ain't going to have nothing to worry about. We're going to ride this thing out. We're going to keep these commandments and faith in Christ, and we're going to get the kingdom. Look here, y'all. It's been real. All praise be to the Most High. That's my time. Tune in to Deacon Asaph. He's up next Friday Night Raw, y'all. All praise be to the Most High. I want to apologize for Captain Hoshea and his disgusting Fix Your Face Friday. We will no longer be supporting Memphis on this network. All right? Straight up.
Straight up.
Shalom.
Fix your face. We ain't going nowhere. Fix your face. We ain't going nowhere.